The more you try to please everyone, the more you lose yourself. Change only happens when reason takes control over emotion. You will lose what is most precious if you keep talking about it endlessly. There will always be someone who fails to see your worth. Make sure that person is never you. If you're not strong enough to eliminate distractions, they will destroy your goals. A person who fears rejection has already rejected themselves. Life is like an elevator. On your way up, sometimes you have to let some people off. When you stop seeking validation from others, you will discover your true confidence. Set high goals. Even if you fail, you'll still stand above many others. A toxic environment is more likely to destroy you than you are to change it. Never put blind trust in anyone. Even the best people can disappoint you. Being on the right track but not moving forward means you'll still get left behind. Never sacrifice your true self to hold on to people who don't deserve you. Stop trying to please everyone, and you'll see who truly values you for who you are. Rejection is not failure, it's a redirection to something better. When you meet someone smarter than you, collaborate with them instead of competing. Stay away from those who use their pain as a weapon to harm others. Maturity is the ability to confront and accept the truth about yourself. Unhealed wounds will harm innocent people around you. The fastest way to build confidence is to face your greatest fears. When someone shows you they don't care, believe them the first time. Building in silence protects you from being attacked. When you realize how quickly people forget the dead, you'll stop living to please them. Never take advice from someone who hasn't achieved what you aspire to. Comfort is a sweet poison that leads to stagnation and despair. People will hate you when they can no longer control you. Don't worry about what people say behind your back. It's a reflection of their issues, not yours. When you stop caring, the things that once controlled you will lose their power. In life, There are things you don't want to happen but must accept, lessons you don't want to learn but cannot avoid, and people you love but must let go. People are not always who they seem. Even those closest to you can betray you when you least expect it. Don't waste time complaining about things you have the power to change. Distance yourself from those who see your growth as a threat instead of an inspiration. You can never feel lonely if you truly enjoy your own company. Change only happens when you have the courage to break free from old habits. Every problem is the price you pay for progress. They don't destroy you, they shape you. True friends are the ones who speak well of you behind your back, but criticize you to your face. Sometimes, observing in silence is the wisest action, as not everything requires a reaction. Your past is your story. Don't share it with those who won't understand or may use it against you. Life becomes easier when you learn to accept apologies you will never receive. The amount of responsibility you take on is directly proportional to the power you give yourself to act. It's never too late to start pursuing the dream you've let sleep for too long. Don't let someone else's insecurities become the reason you stop trying. You have the right to outgrow people, places, and mindsets that no longer align with your growth. Success is often just the ability to persevere until the very end, when everyone else has given up. Expect little from others, but set high standards for yourself. Every decision you make lays another brick in the foundation of the person you're becoming. Pain is the teacher you never asked for, but the one that delivers the deepest lessons. You are not a product of your past. You are a version forged by everything you've endured. Others may recognize your worth. They just hope you don't realize it yourself. Never take advice from someone who doesn't have to deal with the consequences of that advice. Sometimes breaking down is necessary to rebuild something greater. Accept people as they are, but place them in the position they truly belong in your life. The present is not permanent. Everything changes, and so do you. Don't confuse people who are always around you with those who are genuinely there for you. The future belongs to you only when you are brave enough to let go of the past. You have the right to elevate your value by controlling who has access to you. When you can't change the situation, change yourself to adapt and overcome. Blaming others will only keep you stuck. Taking action is the only way to transform your life. Pain only leaves when it has fulfilled its mission to teach you what you need to learn. Don't waste your life dreaming about ideal conditions. The present is where you can create magic. Every second you spend comparing yourself to others is a second stolen from your own life. Advice is only valuable when it comes from someone worth learning from. The first half of life is spent realizing what not to do. The second half is spent wishing you dared to live more. You will never be fully ready. Just start, and the act of doing will prepare you. Don't expect others to respect you more than you respect yourself. The greatest challenge is believing you deserve every good thing waiting for you. The secret to change isn't fighting the old, but focusing on building the new. Never entrust your life entirely to others. Take control of your finances, mindset, and strength. Hope is not a plan, action is the real strategy. You can't learn to drive while standing still. Start moving, even if the path is unclear. Growth always comes with discomfort because you're stepping into uncharted territory. Facing problems is the first step toward conquering them. Don't share your suffering with others. Most won't care, and some may even celebrate it. Avoiding emotions only prolongs the pain. Feel them, learn from them, and set yourself free. Growth isn't always exciting, but persistence in learning is the only path forward. Sometimes forgetting what you want helps you remember what you truly deserve. What is beyond your control should also be beyond your mind. The life ahead is the only thing worthy of your full focus and effort. Ignoring red flags because you want to believe the good in people will cost you dearly. A person who always thinks they're right will learn nothing from life. Don't let toxic people turn you into an empty vessel, drained of energy. Mistakes don't hold you back. Stubbornly refusing to learn from them does. Patience is the strength to choose understanding over anger when facing adversity. Worrying never changes the outcome. It only drains your precious energy. Don't abandon the ship just because it's rocking. Storms are often tests of your resilience. Don't let the past imprison your present. It's a lesson, not your destiny. You cannot save someone who refuses to save themselves. They will only drag you down with them. Luck comes from persistent effort, not from standing still and waiting. Only when you focus on what you truly want can you gather the strength to achieve it. Everything of value comes with a cost and sacrifice. You cannot control the world, but you can always control your reaction to it. Overthinking is the greatest enemy of action and peace. Don't let harsh circumstances make you settle for a life of unhappiness. The hardest lessons often need to be learned twice to be fully understood. Listening is an art, and sometimes silence is the most intelligent answer. Failure is a guide that points you in the right direction, if you have the courage to listen. Nothing is scarier than limiting yourself and avoiding your true potential. Your path is unique. Others may walk alongside you, but they cannot walk it for you. Don't try to save those who won't save themselves. They will only drag you into their abyss. Success isn't crowded, so be prepared to walk alone. Every failure is an opportunity to get closer to what is right. Don't expect someone to change unless they see the need to change themselves. Recognizing that you are not where you want to be is the first step towards starting your journey of change. Discipline, not motivation, is the fastest path to improving your life. How you behave sets the standard for how others treat you. The people who demand the most from you are often the ones who do the least for you. Accepting your flaws is not surrendering. It is the courage to rise above them. You cannot find happiness in a relationship until you've learned to be happy with yourself. The wound may not be your fault, but healing it is always your responsibility. Not every thought needs to become a spoken word. Silence can be a powerful tool. A day without challenges is a sign you're on the wrong path, as growth only comes through trials. Truth can be painful, but short-term pain is always better than the long-term agony of illusions. Nothing is scarier than refusing to confront your true potential. If you don't make yourself indispensable, you will easily be replaced. Don't cling to mistakes just because you spent a lot of time making them. Taking care of your body is the foundation for taking care of every other aspect of your life. Happiness doesn't come from seeking validation, but from living in alignment with your values. Don't hurt others in an attempt to heal your own wounds. When your intentions are pure, someone else's departure is not your loss but theirs. Life has a way of balancing itself, even when you can't see the way forward. You can't have everything. Trade-offs are an inevitable part of life. You only have one body. Treat it like your most precious asset. Don't waste your energy arguing with someone unwilling to change. Sometimes letting them be wrong is the best option. Never do anything that requires you to justify or lie about it later. Saying no to perfection doesn't make you weak. It creates space for progress. Comfort is the greatest enemy of a meaningful life. Share your journey of progress instead of your goals to maintain lasting motivation. Treat yourself as someone you are responsible for protecting and taking care of. The greatest reward isn't what you achieve, but the person you become in the process. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Stay aware to discern the difference. If you don't make decisions about your life, circumstances will decide for you. Overthinking is the quickest way to destroy your peace and productivity. Staying too long in a bad situation will make you forget you deserve something better. Other people's actions are the clearest reflection of their true character. The most valuable things in life increase in worth over time with care and attention. There isn't always a right decision, but make one and work to make it right. Following the crowd is the surest way to guarantee mediocrity. Suffering comes from holding on to what cannot be changed. Letting go is the beginning of freedom. Sweat in times of peace to minimize bloodshed in times of war. Preparation is everything. How you talk to yourself determines how others will treat you. Those who hold you in contempt are not worth keeping, as they often bring harm rather than value. You only lose what you hold on to too tightly. Don't sacrifice your potential just to cling to the comfort of the present. A new perspective can completely transform how you see life. Perhaps you haven't healed because you're trying to be your old self instead of embracing the new version of you. Don't compromise your standards just because something is easily within reach. Some lessons need to be learned repeatedly to fully grasp their meaning. Your life reflects the extent to which you keep the promises you make to yourself. Remember that every decision, no matter how small, contributes to building or breaking your future. You can't control how others treat you, but you can always control how you respond. Success doesn't come from luck. It comes from relentless preparation. Instead of looking for reasons to quit, search for reasons to keep going. Stop complaining about what you can't change and focus on what you can. Learn to embrace uncertainty, as it is an essential part of growth. Don't let fear stop you from stepping onto the path you deserve to take. You don't need to be perfect to move forward. You just need to keep trying. Life will challenge you, but how you face those challenges defines who you become. Every failure is a step forward if you know how to learn from it. True happiness doesn't come from achieving what you want, but from appreciating what you have. Don't let the criticism of others dim your light. You can't build a future if you're still living in the past. Time is your most valuable asset. Use it to invest in what matters most. Not everyone you help will be grateful. Learn to give without expectation. Don't trade inner peace for external approval. Every new day is a chance to start over, no matter how yesterday unfolded. Wisdom doesn't come from knowing everything, but from knowing what you need to learn. You don't need to be the fastest or the best. You just need to be the most persistent. Progress, no matter how small, is always more valuable than perfection delayed. What resonates with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, share it to spread the message, and subscribe to the channel for more meaningful lessons. Thank you for watching.